Hey everyone, back tuning into this morning's first video. It's the European Outlook, because it's Monday at Gaz Weather Vids. Every Monday at Gaz Weather Vids, we have a look at weather for the coming week across the continent. Today is no exception. Now, the big story about today's weather is the storm that's exiting the United Kingdom now and going into the North Sea, and is going to be hitting parts of the Low Countries, northern Germany, Denmark particularly, and southern parts of Scandinavia. A very significant windstorm sweeping through the northwest of Europe today. Now, before I get on with the forecast, just want to talk about the advertising. There's video ads on my page at gazweathervids.com. If you hit play on the video ad, you'll be supporting gazweathervids.com, and thanks very much for doing that. Still got a tickly cough as well. It's been going on for weeks. Can't get rid of it. I'm not ill. I've just got a nasty, tickly, sort of annoying cough, but I may have to have a drink of water, so I hope you bear with me if that happens. Right then, let's get on with the forecast, and the main point about weather is this area of low pressure that at 6 o'clock this evening is going to be over southern parts of Scandinavia. A very intense storm system will be sweeping severe gales across many northwestern parts of Europe today. Low pressure generally dominating the north and west of Europe. We've got high pressure ridging through the south and the southeast. Now, the upper air temperatures show that it's quite a mild scenery across many parts of the country. Very warm air being pulled out of the Mediterranean into the southeast and through the Mediterranean. Temperatures elsewhere actually nearer normal, but it's not particularly cold anywhere across Europe, even to the far north of Scandinavia. It's pretty mild, to be honest, with these southwesterly winds pushing that milder Atlantic air through to western Russia even. So the precipitation today shows that we've got lots of heavy showers or longer spells of rain. It's showery for this afternoon across Ireland and the United Kingdom, also across northern parts of France. Then we'll pick up the heavy and persistent rain going through the Low Countries in towards northern Germany, Denmark and southern parts of Scandinavia. Some really torrential rain possible in southern Scandinavia. Excuse me. This precipitation across the north of Scandinavia is probably a mix of rain, sleet and snow. Snow particularly, of course, up towards the Arctic. As we come down into the south and the southeast, actually it's mainly dry through much of the Mediterranean and going into the east and the southeast of Europe. Temperatures today show that we've got near normal temperatures for Ireland, Britain. It's still quite warm for France, quite warm in some parts of Germany as well, cooler for the north of Germany. Near normal temperatures for Denmark, and then going further north and east, it's actually quite a mild scene, and really quite warm down in the southeast and through the Mediterranean as well. Now, going into the middle of the week, it stays very unsettled across Scandinavia, and another area of low pressure is heading in towards Scotland and Ireland. Otherwise, high pressure is tending to build through these central parts of Europe through the middle of the week. So if anything, things will be settling down. Upper air temperatures show that we're bringing some colder air back into central northern parts of Scandinavia, but otherwise, generally, temperatures are pretty much on the mild side for many parts of Europe, particularly warm again through the Med and into the southeast of Europe. Excuse me. The precipitation, the rainfall through the middle of the week shows we're going to have some rain for Scotland and Ireland. Snow possibly digging into northern Scandinavia and parts of northern Norway. Otherwise, a lot of dry weather, to be honest, through many central parts of the continent through the middle of the week. Although there will be heavy showers and thunderstorms coming off the North African coast in towards central parts of the Mediterranean, also around northern Italy. There could be some heavy downpours, but really lots of dry weather under that ridge of high pressure midweek. Could be some mist and fog though, actually under that high pressure, particularly by night. Temperatures show that, well, under the high pressure, it's not all that warm, to be honest. That's probably because we're getting some cold nights and some mist and fog. So we're only at 10s and 11s through eastern parts of France and through Germany and into Poland as well, despite the upper air temperatures still being quite warm. Out to the northwest, for Ireland and Britain, temperatures are around where they should be, maybe a little bit above, but around where they should be for the end of October. We can't see it. It is colder across the north of Scandinavia, and it's warm still through much of the Mediterranean and into the southeast of Europe. Going on to the end of the week, the next area of low pressure is beginning to develop in the Atlantic as pressure is starting to slacken off and weaken away to the south and the southeast. That low pressure in the mid-Atlantic could become a major storm system again next weekend in the northwest of Europe. But really high pressure for many central areas still is in the ascendancy. Upper air temperatures through the end of the week, quite cool over Scandinavia and into the far north of Scotland. Otherwise, the upper air temperatures are around or quite warm, around average or quite warm for many central parts of Europe, but under the high pressure, I think we have got to start thinking about some inversion type weather, so it won't be as warm as the upper air temperatures suggest. Another push of warm air though coming in towards Ireland and the United Kingdom and western parts of France and Spain and Portugal. Excuse me, heavy rain heading into Ireland and southwestern parts of the country on Friday. Otherwise, lots of dry weather at the end of the week. But it's quite chilly under that high pressure again from France through Germany into Poland. Yep, temperatures are struggling to get into double figures. There could be quite a bit of mist and fog around night and morning and maybe some ground frost as well. Otherwise, for Ireland, Britain and Scotland, temperatures are around the seasonal average. Still quite warm through the Mediterranean to southeast Europe, but those temperatures will be edging down, I think, through the end of the week. Heading to next weekend, there's that major area of low pressure developing around the United Kingdom once again, sweeping more gale or severe gale force winds across the country and into northern parts of France and into the Low Countries and possibly Denmark as well. So a very similar track to the storm that we're currently experiencing today. Otherwise, the high pressure is slinking away to the south and the southeast. This low pressure really starting to drive a pattern in the north and the west. The upper air temperature show that it's pretty mild with that area of low pressure dragging the air in off the Atlantic. Not particularly cold, though of course with both very tight packed ice bars it will feel colder than the upper air temperature suggests. Things generally getting stirred up as well through Germany and France, so the temperatures may well be lifting up a little bit there. Very wet across the United Kingdom and Ireland. That rain extending across the North Sea towards the north of France, the Low Countries, up in towards Denmark as well. Heavy rain also across many parts of Scandinavia, and there could be some sleet or snow mixed in there, particularly to the north as that weather system pushes up into that cooler air sitting up to the north of Scandinavia. Otherwise, the east and the southeast of Europe, as it is throughout the whole of the week, generally staying quite dry and pretty dry through the Mediterranean again as well. So a good week coming up for the Med actually. If you want to get some late sunshine and a little bit of warmth, that's the place to go. It's going to be a really good week for many parts of the Mediterranean this week. Temperatures at the weekend show that, well, we're going to be around average, but things picking up a little bit actually through France and Germany, despite the upper air temperatures not really being that different. It's just everything's going to get shaken up a little bit, and you're going to lose the inversion. Temperatures will pick up to around the low to mid-teens. Low to mid-teens for the United Kingdom and for Ireland, about where we should be, 11, 12, 13, something like that. And still pretty warm through much of the Mediterranean with temperatures at least up to around 19 or 20, if not a little bit more. So that's how it's looking. It's looking like a pretty mild week, ready for many parts of the continent. It will get a bit cooler under that area of high pressure through Central Europe, through the middle and latter part of the week. But we were looking out for the major storm that we've got in the northwest of Europe today, and then possibly another major storm coming in off the Atlantic next weekend. Otherwise, the Mediterranean having a really nice week. That's the place to go if you want to get some late summer, sort of early autumn sunshine and warmth. Go down to the Med. They're going to have a good week of it. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.